According to a Nielsen study, 96% of American homes, that's 121 million households, have a TV. But here at Reggae Farm, we do things a different way. So we don't have one. And the number one question we get asked is, well, what do you do all day?
We decided when our oldest two children were in about the preschool age range that we didn't want them exposed to much of what was on television. I also realized that for me personally, television was a huge issue in distracting me from accomplishing other things. So we decided to get rid of it.
Well, and over the years we've realized that the kids have developed great relationships with each other. They play with each other, we eat meals together, and it's so disheartening to hear that other kids and other families, they can't stand their siblings, and they isolate themselves in their room, and they watch TV or they play video games. And we've got a great group of kids, and we've got the geek, we've got the athlete, we've got the bookworm, we've got the hunter, or he wants to be a hunter.
Got the dancer.
Oh, the dancer, yes.
And then we've got the baby who's just spoiled rotten because everyone can't keep their hands off of her and entertain her constantly.
There you go.
But no regrets. And all individuals.
And you.
Hey, JR, what are you up to? Kind of looks like you're playing video games, but I know we don't own any, so what's going on?
Well, I've played a few video games before, but frankly I find them boring. I prefer the real-life stuff, flying remote controls, soldering motherboards for radios, and in fact right now I'm actually listening in on air traffic control stations around the central and eastern United States. I track the aircraft on a tracking software that I've got. And lately I've actually been studying for a ham radio license, so hopefully I'll actually be able to get on the air one of these days.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Michaela, have you ever missed watching those, like, learning shows on TV where, you like kids, so you could watch babies or toddlers, or they have a lot of these cool shows. Do you miss that?
I mean, why would I do that if I've got her to play with? It's a lot more fun than watching, like, TV. And ever since we adopted her and all the other little kids, I've gotten to grow up and learn a lot more from actually doing stuff with them instead of just watching a TV channel or something. Boom. Boom.
Boom. Boom. What's on your head? What's on your head? What's on your head?
Thank you, Aiden.
Nathan, do you like little Ruth?
Oh, she sneezed. Say bless you. Do it again.
You will be okay. You will.
What do you guys do on cold and rainy days?
We go on the Wallapini and shoot.
Let's see.
On Christmas Day, it was 7 degrees outside, and I came out in the Wallopedia and shot. It was about 45 degrees out here.
How good are you? Ooh. A little bit low, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this next one. Oh, nice shot.
Nathan, what are you up to on this icy day?
Well, I can't go fishing or shoot my bow because we just had an ice storm, so I guess I'm just gonna read.
Sounds like a good plan. Have fun. Ruth, should I ask what you enjoy doing during your free time?
Usually with my free time, then I love doing dance. I just love dancing around the house.
Okay, I'll let you get back to it.
Well, it's great to see real life experiences. The kids, you know, they might watch animals on TV, but we take our kids to the animals, and we have a ton of animals. So animals are a big part of their life.
They've grown up with animals. They've developed a healthy respect and appreciation for them, and we've had some really cool opportunities to expose them to different animals and animal situations, both on and off the farm.
Good job, buddy. What'd you think? It's fun?
Together time is a great thing. Meals are at the table. Most of our meals are the entire family together.
No going and sitting in front of the TV.
Because we don't
We
have
talk
one.
and we enjoy each other's company most of the time.
We do worship after dinner. Music, we've introduced our kids to music. Now it's been a little rough. We are not musically inclined, but we try, and the kids kind of took off on that, and Michaela's doing
Thank
really
goodness they've improved over the years. And Michaela's the only one that's really sticking with it. She has a gift. I don't know what she's going to do with it yet. Neither does she, but we'll see.
better than me.
And 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above. Praise the mount I'm fixed upon it, mount of thy redeeming love.
So the creativity we see from our kids is astonishing, because they're not sitting there being entertained. They go out and they entertain themselves. They think of some crazy things, sometimes not so safe, like lassoing a pig that's 280
Mom wasn't
pounds.
happy when I found that out.
It was pretty funny, though, anyway. So I came outside, I wondered how my girl was 20 feet up in a tree with no small branches. And she climbs the bark. I think she's going to be a mountain climber someday.
a running joke around here that you don't come complaining to mom and dad about being bored because there's always work to be done on the farm.
Yeah, and it's every day, and it's part of life. Like the morning chores, it's like brushing your teeth. You go out and you do them, you come back and eat your breakfast. But other things on the farm, they need to be done in order for this to function, and the kids just jump up and do it.
Teaches critical life skills.
So just like any family, our kids love sports and activities and outside stuff. And the great thing is with 6 kids, we have our own team. And then the soccer. One kid took up an interest in soccer and everybody wanted to play with them. So now we have, I think, 4 kids in soccer. And they took apart feed bins from the barn and built their own kickboard.
Okay, time for a workout. Let's go.
Jumping jacks, go.
Yes, he does.
All right. Go ahead. Okay, push-ups. Let's go.
Come on, Aiden, do your push-ups.
Let's go push-ups. Get your push-ups.
He's cheating.
Okay. Right arm up. Okay, no, left and right. Okay, left leg up.
It's intense.
Okay. Right leg up. Come on. Okay. Head down.
Behind.
Head up.
All right, Dad, let's see you do that one.
Okay.
One of the great benefits I've seen about not having a television sitting there in the afternoon is the fact the kids often want to help me out with dinner preparations. Nowadays, this is great because actually I hardly cook at all anymore. The kids have really taken off with that. Sometimes things get a little competitive.
To say the least, yes.
My sister's loaf of bread. Somehow, I'm gonna make sandwiches out of that. This is my bread. Actually, see. Let's cut it open. Now that's some good bread.
All right, this looks like a disaster. What's going on?
I'm adding the pie. I don't know she's making. I don't know what he's making.
I'm
Okay, so Mikhail's making pumpkin pie. She cooked up the pumpkin
I'm
here.
making roasted sweet potatoes
Got a
and
couple of-
bacon.
Crust. You've got, go ahead and introduce yours, Ruthie.
Sweet potatoes and bacon.
Roasted sweet potatoes and bacon. So she's got the sweet potatoes over here out of the garden. She's got the garlic out of the garden. By the way, the pumpkin's out of the garden too. She's got bacon over here, cooking up. And then Aiden, what? Guacamole. That's a traditional American dish for Thanksgiving, I'm sure. I'm sure the American Indians harvested their avocados and made guacamole. It's perfectly logical, right? And then Nathan, what are you going to be making later?
Biscuits.
Biscuits, okay. So he's making biscuits later. So this is a great Thanksgiving.
We're often asked about whether we allow any type of screen time. There seems to be this assumption that when you don't have a TV, there's absolutely no access to screens or technology of any kind. The answer is yes, we do. We've come up with creative ways.
Well, yeah, and we do things as a family. Almost everything we do as a family. So there aren't kids off on cell phones and computers and TVs in their room. When we have family time, we do it right here. And movie time is a little entertaining because we all scrunch onto this couch and we have a tiny little iPad there, but it's fun. You know?
Actually, you usually sit in another chair and read a book.
I
He
do,
hates movies.
and I read a book, but I'm in the same room. Okay, that counts.
Our two oldest children were finally allowed to get their own computers because they started school here locally and computers were required. And our oldest son just got his first cell phone this past summer, but he pays his monthly bill himself.
Yeah,
So-
and he had a job, so he was contacting employers and stuff a lot. So he got a phone, he paid for it, and that's that.
And I love the fact most of the time the phone is in his room because he appreciates the fact that screen time can be a waste of time. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's content.
If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And if you have, tell a friend, hit the like button, and leave a comment. We really like those comments.
Otherwise, we'll see you back next time here at A Different Way.
Cheers.